It's Machop Monday. Hello. I'm running Illuminate on this literally so that it can't be traced by Porygon. To heal paralysis. Because I want to paralyze everything. That's my goal. Does that KO me? If that KO'd me, I'd be in trouble. Luckily, Staryu is made of solid gold. It can't be affected by such mechanics. That's got to be choice banded. So we're getting Graveler in. We're getting Graveler in, controversially. And this is where the ball starts to roll. This is where we start to get things moving. Because Graveler has a lot of prospects behind it. Look at this. The Gloom. There's a case to be made to sub repeatedly so as to get rid of the sun. I will not do it. You can have your fun. Have your fun then. Go for it. I guess you could just re-establish sun in that instance, which would be non-ideal. It's Ponyta. Call me crazy. Go Ariados on the Solar Beam and then Porygon on the Fire type move, thus tracing Flash Fire. Oh, it's Run Away Ponyta, so as not to... This is the genius. This is the metagaming of ADV ZU. You literally run bad abilities to play around Porygon Trace. This is where we are in life. This is where we've ended up. Can you believe it? It's a little insane. But I'm going to paralyze everything. If you have Porygon, you're in for a big surprise when this has Illuminate on it. You're in for a rude awakening, some might tell you. I'm going to just surf this and see what it clicks. It clicked Hydro Pump. We Thunderwave something coming in. And now I'm gaming. Now I'm understanding Gen 3 ZU. It's a strange world where different things sort of happen. There's sort of a different world happening here. I mean, honestly, you can use 6 Hydro Pumps if your heart desires. You'll stall yourself out of it. Lumberry on the Castform's probably got Thunderbolt on it. My special defensive Porygon will have its day. Whoa, never mind. It just got me with a double edge. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? Well, hey folks, some people have told me it's Monday. And Machop, this is such a good back sprite. He's so determined. He's so ready for action. He's ready to go. He's here. I actually believe in Machop. I think I might be onto something. Because it's got Guts on it, it's got Encore, and it comes in on, like, Coughing. And it doesn't have a care in the world. Well, you can't really hit Coughing, though, regrettably. But it's not worried about a Wisp or Toxic or Thunderwave as much. The real thing it destroys is Porygon, because if they Toxic you, you're hitting them with the big fighting type attacks, aren't you? I think Insomnia goes crazy here, doesn't it? Does it not? Sunny Day. I could be in trouble all of a sudden. I think I'm in trouble now. Solar Beam. I thought you might do that on my Staryu. Oh boy, I'm gaming. Boy, am I gaming. This is where I kind of need... Don't I need like a quick attack user? I think I do. Somewhere. Maybe Clamperl doesn't need to exist, but Clamperl's the whole thing. Clamperl's my whole... I'm staking my life on Clamperl right now. Let's go Staryu this time. Solar Beam me. Go for it. And then... Does Ariados live HP Fire? It's pretty bulky by Gen 3 ZU standard, so I might... It does. It does. Let's go. Ariados is impressing me with its prowess. It's got prowess. And I've got a Graveler up for this very instance. The Doduo. Oh, but he's got gaming on his side. I didn't expect gaming to be happening at the moment. Alright, Ariados, you can go to the birds. HP fighting, that is. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I almost don't die there. That's crazy. Well. Imagine this. Imagine my horror. Well, I think Doduos live in a hit and defeating anything that chooses to switch in foolishly. So we'll take a KO. That's a critical hit on Castform. I'll admit it. I will be the first to admit it. I think this is a moment wherein I must sacrifice myself. You might have Solar Beam as only attack in terms of grass coverage, which would be really great. I think this KOs anyway. Huge Clamp Earl moment. Huge Clamp Earl moment. And then this is a teachable moment for you. Whatever you lock into is punishable. It's punishable. Wow, Doduo is really a... Doduo is a damn absolute champ. I think I need Doduo on the squad, to be honest. Over Machop, but I'm staking my life on Machop right now. Does Machop get quick attack? No. Is there a fighting type with quick attack on it? Because that would be good. Because, like, something with guts and quick attack. Talo. Now we're talking. Now we're talking real gaming. No, no, no. Is there something that can defeat Porygon and sort of be an anti-status fellow with a bit of oomph to it, a bit of pizzazz to it, but also gives me priority? I feel like I need priority. Eevee has it, but Eevee's pretty weak. Elekid is my friend. As if Cyndaquil and Quilava are in the same tier. Cyndaquil, you need to be demoted. You shouldn't be here. It's not your play. You've been outclassed by something superior. Well, Quilava gets quick attack. Now, here's an interesting premise. I love an Elekid. We like a Masquerain, looks pretty good, but at the same time, not really. What if instead of Ariados I do Volbeat? I sound insane, don't I? I sound like a complete maniac. What if we just, what if instead of all this crap, we just go again? And we don't have priority. Who needs priority in this world? Who needs it? Is there something with both Thunder Wave and Quick Attack? Maybe, Elekid, Illumise, Volbeat. Oh, Volbeat could be. Volbeat gets Morning Sun as a healing option? Uh-huh. Well, maybe screw Staryu when we go Volbeat. But Staryu has been so good to me. Staryu is kind of the champion of the team. Ariados, I cannot leave. Graveler? I think Graveler is absolutely necessary. To be honest, to shield myself against Dodrio. Porygon, I feel, is also outstanding as a special wall. So it's awkward. I'm loving Machop as a concept. If only this got Mach Punch, I would be on heaven's door. What say you? What say you, folks? You know who has extreme speed belly drum is Zigzagoon, but it's got 30 attack. I mean, what the hell? With Theorycrafting, Delibird. A Doduo would be nice somewhere, but I don't know where. The whole team is pulling its weight, in a big way. Maybe an Elekid with Thunderwave on it as an aggressive sort of plan. Let's Thunderwave this Noctowl and see where we stand afterwards. Let's Thunderwave this Owl and see where that gets us. Let's see the progress made after that one. A Psychic for 48. It's a respectable endeavor. I'm going to recover continuously. Now here I go Porygon because I can trace Natural Cure. I'm absolute bozos moved, but Natural Cure on your Staryu. Allowing Porygon to trace you and take an advantage for itself. Elekid comes in and it's paralyzed. And it is paralyzed. I'm getting Graveler in it proactively. Huge Graveler entry. You're out of here. Now we're gaming. And here's a punch for the road. Does this KO? I hope so. Oh boy, it does. Okay, Graveler Paraspam, I'm feeling like. I am onto something in a huge way. Porygon comes in on Staryu. And there's nothing that can be done on the planet. There's nothing that can be done ever. Let's Ice Beam this time. In lieu of potential gaming. Ice Punch. You do Ice Punch. I could get in my... Get in Clampo? Why don't I get in Ariados? Oh, you would paralyze me with Thunderbolt. No, that's a rough situation. Well, I'll just throw this to the birds. That's okay, I guess. We'll throw you to the birds. And here's a scenario. We'll go Staryu on this. Oh, you also have Substitution. I miss having Butterfree, because Butterfree has Stun Spore, which can paralyze ground types, which is quite useful to certain people. Alright, Ariados sacrificable. So if Ariados dies, I'm happy. I'm going to HP Grass in case you go to Graveler. And now here we have either a Clamperl or a Graveler entry. I think Graveler feels better here, because it has Chip Heal on each substitute, you know. So we'll fish for this one. And with a sub up my sleeve, I should be in a commanding position. Well, we never got it. Regrettable. But that's okay. We got a KO. We did get a KO. Ice Beam the incoming Graveler because I just know what my opponent will do at every turn. I simply know. Oh, you have Sub Ariados. Oh, it's probably Salakberry in this instance. Agility, huh? What if I can Encore you and defeat you with that? Is that folly? One sec, let me try it. It might work. It might just work. Sludge Bomb. Well, I can Encore you into Sludge Bomb for what that's worth. Probably worth it. Legitimately nothing. But I suppose Graveler now can maybe get you. Because Sludge Bomb probably not doing very much to me. Yeah. Well, actually, this is great. Because you're locked into a disadvantageous move. And we have a response. Machop just saved my life. They're on Machop Monday. I told you, folks. I told you what day it was. People don't believe me most of the time. Most people think I'm a crazy person when I talk about these kinds of things. They don't really respect me. They don't really respect my words. I can't help but feel that I would love some sort of priority use, but I don't know. It's a bit hard to fit. Maybe I just game and I beat everybody with gaming instead of anything else. You know? You know what I'm saying, folks? Do you know what I mean? We'll see if it comes up in conversation. We'll see if it comes up and... Anorith's anti-meta? Oh boy. You've traced Illuminate, you absolute bozo. You have traced Illuminate. I'll go Machop on this. I have Guts. I have a Guts boost. It's the butterfly effect. It is the butterfly effect. Oh, you know what's awkward is I have Insomnia on Ariados, but it is weak to Psychic, which you probably have. That's problematic. I sure wish I had... Boy, do I wish I had Natural Cure instead of this useless Illuminate on my Pokemon. Well. Are you gonna KO me? Possibly. Look at Ariados for a moment. Because you could have HP Grass. Oh, we've got Fluffy on the field. Fluffy. Hello, Fluffy. Welcome. Machop is probably going. I think Machop is not really functioning how I want. He's too easy to stop once. I thought it'd be nice into Porygon and Butterfly, but then... Not Butterfly, but Fluffy. But I can't even come in on Fluffy right here, can I? No. Not exactly. I know I am the one who's paralyzed, but I would like to defeat Fluffy if I'm given the opportunity, because Fluffy represents a big problem for people like me. You know? It's all gravy for Graveler until certain things happen, and then what's next? Clamp Bill's Calamity? What's coming next? Huge KO, huge. Enormous. Here's Butterfree. You're gonna grass move or probably sleeping move? I think I can live a move and hit you with the Sludge Bomb. Didn't land, but that's okay. Oh, that's damage. We had Graveler in on this. What does Graveler have to say about it? Oh, huge punch. Look at the big punch. Enormous. So we have legs to stand on after all. The Butterfree is giving me problems, for sure. Butterfree giving me big problems. This is where Shuppet would come in handy, wouldn't it? Things I never thought I'd say. Well, Porygon's promise is not coming true, so we could throw Porygon to the birds. In a matter of speaking. Would it be greedy of me to go Ariados? Some would say so. You would Psychic again. I could recover up, though. Oh dear, I thought you would Sleep Powder there. Well, jeez, I think I'm screwed then. I think I'm boned. I think we've got to do, we just got to get Sleep Claws activated. Yeah, just... righto. And then... I'm effed. Let's forfeit that one. Machop is not doing it. The idea is I'm gonna put it in the bin. We're gonna put that in the bin. It's alright. We tried. Quick attack time though. Quick attack. I'm thinking just a Chuckado Duo one will probably do me well. Are we allowed to run Dry Pass? Is Dry Pass allowed? Yeah. So maybe Dry Pass for the Dojo entries, but... don't know, I like the sub idea better here. You might want speed on this. I think it's a Dojo. Or is it an Elekid? Elekid has the benefit of being a bit more threatening to a wider spectrum with more coverage to speak of. Hits Graveler, hits it's got Quick Attack, it's got Ice Punch. Yeah. We'll try Elekid here. It's Elekid's sort of teachable moment. But do I want T-Wave on it? Maybe. Maybe Thunder Wave here instead of Fire Punch. That could be intelligent. Not this time though. Lombre. Coughing. Huge Psychic. Huge Psychic. Aaron. Well, Aaron, you're, Aaron does get Ariados here. I can chip it with HP Grass for measly, but... what'll that amount to in the end? Here's Wartortle. I think Earthquake same as Punch, right? 150, and then this is 100 plus Stab, which is 150. Great Wartortle sprite. I've never seen that. That's a great sprite. He's so animated. He's on one leg and he's eager for battle. Imagine. We're in some shambles against status moves, I'll admit. It's Clamp Earl entry. And with a Clamp Earl entry, the world is my oyster, so to speak. You know what I mean? I think this just falls to Surf, so why F around with Ice Beam? Oh my god, 1%? What? How could you live that? I should have Ice Beamed, shouldn't I? I thought it was just better mid-ground, but nothing really loves Ice Beam either way, and I'm behind a sub. What was I thinking? It's okay. We got the easy response. Could have been more of a calamity though if I was smarter. If I was a bit more of an intelligent person, then maybe we'd be in a different sort of scenario. But it's a big Thunderbolt. Would it be crazy to suggest that Porygon is the best Pokemon this tier? That's how I feel right now. It's at least the most splashable so far. Call me crazy. Leech Seed miss right there. Ariado's entry point. You would leech again. Sensibly. It's a sensible thing to do. Support it. I gotta support that. I gotta be honest. I support it. Maybe this tries to hit Graveler coming in with something, some sort of option for that. Aron, by the way, floating in the air. Can't help but notice. Alright, Elekid wants to come in here. I think Elekid wants in. No, it doesn't. No. Is this going to Heal Bell or Thunderbolt? Then we'll go Elekid once interim. Those are Elekid Falsehood. It was certainly an Elekid. That was Elekid Folly. We'll chip it down. Oh, I procced Static from Fire Punch. Huge. Well, now Graveler goes to the moon. Just about. We're gonna go for the subs, I think. It's that kind of day. It's that kind of scenario. Didn't get the flinch, but we two hit regardless. It's Graveler's world and we're living in it. I take it back. Graveler is the best. Graveler's crazy. By these standards. By these low standards. Graveler has something real to offer. Something actual. Now here's a problem is that I have found myself in a predicament with respect to this Butterfree who will not die. If only I just clicked Ice Beam earlier, this would not be happening. I think I live Psychic, yeah. Oh, I live handily. It's a lot to ask of, but I'll take it in stride. That was an Earthquake, which I correctly predicted. However, there was a critical hit in the interim period. Lombre entry. He's taken 5 percentile from Surf. Can we imagine such a thing? Scarcely. I'll go back Staryu here. What would you have me do? What am I, a squirrel? Intriguing situation, actually. I mean, there's a few Pokemon. I've got like a myriad threats, but who's the best one in this position? Probably Clamperl. If I can just get Clamperl in for a substitution. But no, Clamperl doesn't even. It's probably Ariados. But no, Ariados can't get Aron. Maybe it's Graveler then. We want to chip this into range of a Clamperl Ice Beam, and then we're good. Then we're okay. So maybe Staryu has to fall for the greater good. Or one of all the things to fall for the greater good, I think maybe it has to be Staryu, unfortunately. If this gets a Heal Bell off, that's problematic. It did. Are you gonna protect here? Do you have protect? No. Well, as long as I get that off, we're looking okay, I think. Would you go straight to Outrun? I hope not. No, you allow a Sludge Bomb, and then that is basically sealed the battle for me, I would say. Although Fluffy poses a problem. The Fluffy problem grows and grows. Because Fluffy has got Fire Punch on it. I have faith that Ariados can live a Fire Punch after one more chip peel. So I think I actually go Clamperl, interestingly. Do we outrun this? Maybe. We do. So then it was never a battle to begin with. It was never anything to worry about. I got faith in Ariados right here that he lives Fire Punch. Oh, he doesn't live... I'm dead! Oh, I thought he would live that. Oh, no. I had false faith in Ariados that time. Fluffy went crazy there. Fluffy seems like an unfortunate matchup for me. Who even beats Fluffy? Because Fluffy kind of... Who beats it? Bayleaf. No, he's got Fire Punch. Who gets him? Who gets that? Sort by special defense? Tentacool, no. Leedion, no. Noctowl, no. Drowsy. Drowsy. Wait, Drowsy has Insomnia. It's got a good special defense stat. Drowsy defeats Butterfree. Drowsy is a Butterfree guy. And it's not bad into Fluffy either, I gotta admit. Just off the special defense alone. Wait a moment, Drowsy heads. Does Drowsy not also beat Coughing? Would that be absurd to say? Is Drowsy a bit of a... Okay, Drowsy's day might be upon us. Because I think Drowsy solves a lot of my problems. We'll see what ends up happening, but I think that there's more gaming to be had. I'll see you later, folks.